It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Detroit. It's the Rams and the Lions on Sunday night. Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Detroit. It's the Rams and the Lions on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we'll close out the weekend with what should be a good one between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today. Playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. For the Rams offense, getting out there. On first down, Allen. Well, they took their shot immediately. It would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Christian Barmore with the play. A fifth defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. Pass complete to Hubbard. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They motion Ridley over right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they send a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. That finds Ayuk complete. And they had that one contained right at the line. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. Third down. Here's Williams. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's good for the Lions.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Got his target, it's Hill. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. And in for the Detroit touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Sets a return. It's Chuba Hubbard. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Kittle. Oh, he lost the football. Going the other way. Lions have it. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Going power with the big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Man in motion here. Allen on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punch it away once more. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Lions will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams to throw on third. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams set to pass. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Tremble with the grab. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Throwing now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Chidobe Awuzie, they're on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the Rams' 27-yard line.
From the 27. Connection made to Tremble. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 20-zip lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 21-zip already. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 21-0 our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down, Allen. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Allen. Hubbard hauls it in. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
They'll throw on third and long. Connects with Mechie. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action now with Allen. Higgins makes the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now Allen off the play action. On target to his man Higgins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the red zone now. Mechie hauls it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Second and 3 now. Allen gonna throw again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Again, Allen to the air. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Allen setting up play action. He stays up. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get blocked.
Buying some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings him fourth down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Up and good from Blankenship. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Brought in right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Working from the gun, Williams has his man. It's Ridley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Pass caught by Ridley. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. First down throw for Allen. Pass complete to Hubbard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now. From the 32. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Counterplay, Hubbard. He's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Rams at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 11. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Allen on 3rd down. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and that is T. Higgins, who's shaken up and receiving some assistance. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Going the other way, Lions have it!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. but on first down, it is especially a killer.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Chidobe Awuzie, they're on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
3rd down, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Hubbard with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Gets it to him on the screen. This is ahead for about 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That's halftime. Only 2 quarters standing between one of these teams and the NFC spot in the Super Bowl. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Let's look back to the AFC Championship game held early.
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the Halftime Report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He's got Ayuk on that slant. He's got a gain of 6 there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
34-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Here's a give up the middle. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackled by big Logan Hall. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 4.
Man in motion out of the slot. Williams to throw on 3rd. Oh, he puts him. He's got it at the 30. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Kittle brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks set you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense. Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's running for it. And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the 41. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Stepping up, and he's going to run. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10.
To throw, Williams. Has some room to work. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out come the Rams on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen finds Smith and Jigba. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down, Los Angeles.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing here, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's a gain of
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. That throw finds Kittle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 7.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Rams have it, but their postseason run in jeopardy as they trail. Second and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Mechie hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hubbard hauls it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. They'll go. Allen. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Going the other way. Lions have it. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they could rip that ball away from you too.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get it up to the 27. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one gains 7. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And he's across midfield into Rams territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back-to-back carries here. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on first. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Williams to throw on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Allen setting up to throw. The throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw now, Allen. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Allen now on first down. Kittle brings it in. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. To the air again, Allen. Throwing the out route complete. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Allen gonna throw again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. Into the red zone. And the Lions at a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl.